Today's video was brought to you by Aniba.com. Aniba.com is a digital marketplace with over 20,000 digital products. And with an ever-expanding library, it's the go-to point for all your gaming needs. Aniba will bring you the hottest deals in the market on titles new or old, and with an excellent Trustpilot score, you can buy with confidence. So whether you play on Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox or PC, you're sure to find something that suits your needs. Navigation of the website is very easy. Search via operating system, game genre and region. You can also create your own wish list and grab those deals at a later time. Aniba is here to help with product activation, payment, product delivery and other issues should the need arise with their 24/7 live support. To save some money and grab a great deal with Aniba.com. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be taking a look at the New Game Plus mod for Cyberpunk 2077. Unfortunately, CD Projekt Red never gave us a New Game Plus mod, or mode should I say, so we couldn't really carry over any of our progress from our previous campaigns or just playthroughs. And there's several endings on that game, so it would have actually been worthwhile to do it. But someone has graciously made that mod, so that goes by the name of Not Alpha 9 over at Nexus Mods, and basically comes with a lot of stuff. So I'll read the main perks of actually doing this mod. So they've tried to make it as if a developer did it. So what the New Game Plus mode transfers is your progression data, which is your level, your street cred, your perk points, your attribute values, your attribute points, relic points, proficiencies, cyberware capacity shards. Some things they tried to make the transition into a new game, so you know, you're not too overpowered. So for example, your level will be capped at 50 in transfer, 40 if you don't have the Phantom Liberty expansion. Your inventory and stash will be transferred over. Some items won't be, specifically like Skippy and things like that, like the quest items, but most items that you can buy, you'll get those. Your equipped and unequipped cyberware and your vehicles as well. Some won't be transferred over, like Jackie's Arc, but other than that, you pretty much get everything, and it's a really good way to start the game. You can also start the game after the high, so you can pretty much jump into the game as it opens up, and so that's a really good thing as well. So to install this mod, I'm not really making an install guide, I'm just kind of giving you a brief look at what you need. You'll need to download the New Game Plus 1.20. This works with the latest update, by the way. So when you download this, it does warn you you're going to need a bunch of other stuff to accompany this mod, or it won't work. So you download all of these individually, and it's just a case of dragging and dropping these files into your main directory. I'll quickly show you how to do that. I know that can be a little bit daunting if you're not used to modding, so just give me a moment, I'll show you how to do that now. Okay guys, so the first thing you want to do is go to your game's root directory. So I'll just go to the folder where I keep all my shortcuts, and you can just right click and go to open file location if you're not sure where it is. For me, I've got the GOG version, and all I got to do is go to games, and then I'll see my GOG installed games. So I've got Cyberpunk Baldur's Gate. So you just go to the Cyberpunk root directory folder. Keep this open because you're going to need it. Now I'm going to open another folder, and I'm going to go to, I'm just going to split that so it's a little bit easier to follow. So I'm going to keep the root directory on the right, and then I'm going to keep the other folder on the left, and that will be my downloads folder, where I got all of the files I mentioned earlier. So you got the New Game Plus mod, this is the main one. Then you got all of this supporting software that you need: Tweak Excel, mod settings, Red Script, Codeware, Archive Excel, and Red Text. So Red for Text, sorry, is probably the most important one because every single mod needs this. So you start off with this. You don't even need to unzip it. Just go into the folder and just drag and drop this to your root directory. So you want to drag from Red for Text, just Red for Text by itself, just drag and drop that into your Cyberpunk root directory. And once you've done that, you go into the bin folder, and you want to go into the x64 folder. So you want to do the same over here. Then you want to drag this called winmm.dll, drop that into your x64 folder. Now you want to go back to your root directory. You can just press back twice, and you're back to your main root directory for Cyberpunk. Now that we've done Red for Text, we want to go to doing Red Script next. So This one is pretty easy. You literally just highlight both engine and R6 folders and drag and drop into your root directory. Those are done. No problems there. Then we want to move on to codeware. And this one's a little different. So you want to go into the Red4Text folder and then you want to drag the plugins folder. So what you can do on your root directory file is just go into the Red4Text and drag in the plugins folder, and that's it. Go back to your root directory again. And we're going to now move on to mod settings. Another file yet to download. It's the same again, Red4Text. You go into that, you drag in the plugins folder. So in the root directory file, go back to Red4Text and then just drag this into the plugins folder. Whatever files are different, it will just copy straight in. Back to your root directory. Always go back to your root directory so you know where you are. And now we want to do tweak XL, and this one is the same as before. You just drag and drop both files into your root directory. No problems there. And after tweak XL, you want to do archive XL. Pretty much the same process, and you just drag and drop both these to your root directory. And the final one, of course, is the actual main mod itself, New Game Plus. And this one is going to have a Red4Text folder inside. You just drag the plugins. So in your root directory, you go to Red4Text again, grab the plugins file from the mod archive, drop that in, and that is it. It is done. Okay, so it's going to load at Cyberpunk now. And it's worth noting as well, this will only work with an official version of the game. If you have like a cracked version, it won't work. Okay, so once you get into the main menu, you can see you have something called New Game Plus now. That means it's worked. You also have something called mod settings. I'd advise going into this first, because then you can determine where you want your start point. So you can have a start in the mega building where Misty is basically pushing you in a wheelchair, or you can just start the default, which is basically you wake up in a landfill and you're greeted by Takamura and Dexter Deshawn. I prefer to start with the mega building, kind of lets you jump straight in. You can then set the difficulty and a few other options as well. So once you hit New Game Plus, it will basically locate any of your completed files that you've beat the game with. So this is my level 60 file where I beat the expansion and everything. So if I was to pick this, it will ask you, do you want to start with the prologue or do you want to start post heist? I'd say post heist. It will give you an opportunity to choose your path. I always go with Corpo. I think this has some of the best lines. And then you get to choose your character, and then you get to do all the general customization. I'm just going to go through that. And then once you've done this, just confirm your stats. You get to respec your model in terms of the stats you have. Once you've done that, you basically get brought back to this main menu and then you jump straight into the game.
And then he died. And I thought I was gonna die.
I'm getting wheeled in by Misty now.
With him in my sleep.
And that's basically how the New Game Plus works. You start off from this point.
Of death. The inevitable.
So I'm going to skip all of this so you guys can see the end.
I mean, I could be...
Okay, so once you've done the official opening scene, you finally get your freedom. And what you'll find is you'll have some of your cyberware that you had before. So I've still got my gorilla hands, some of my armor, a few of my circulatory systems, my legs. Your inventory will be empty, well, not completely empty, but you won't have everything on you. But everything that you put in your stash, you will have. So if I go and check now, now you can see I've got pretty much everything, access to everything I put in my stash, weapons, just add-ons, all of that stuff. And of course, one of the main things is you go to your character, you have all your perk points and relic points available so you can respec your character. So that is pretty much it. You also have some money as well. That is pretty much it for the mod. You're free to kind of go and just enjoy the world now, but it's great that someone was able to do this. So it's unofficial, but it works pretty well. So I'm just gonna go into some gameplay now. Okay, so I decided my new game plus file. I'm gonna go through the in-game settings that I'm using. So playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160. Nvidia reflex low latency is on. In terms of graphics, I'm using DLSS Super Resolution. The transformer model at the balance preset, I'm using 0.15 sharpness and DLSS ray reconstruction. No frame generation this time, and I am using path tracing. So all of these settings really don't mean anything, but since the update, these seem to stay visible. I'm not too sure why. Cryo density is at high, field of view is at 90. Film grain, chromatic aberration, depth of field I have off, just a personal choice for me. This gives me a nice clean image. Everything else is completely maxed out. As far as the CPU goes, I just left that to auto. So that is pretty much it for the in-game settings. And you just have a nice world to play around in with all of your stuff. So I've even got all my cars, as you can see. I may pull up my... I don't know, what do I want to drive? Let's go with the Kusanagi. So you have pretty much all of your weapons, all of your vehicles. You just get to enjoy the game. Right, let's go and see Rogue. I think path tracing has really brought this game to life. It looks so much better now, in my opinion. And usually I wouldn't use DLSS balance, but because the transformer model is so much high quality now, you can actually get away with using it. Always frame spikes with the auto saves on this game. You can turn it off with an ini file customization, but I just find them useful, so I keep them on. You get a bit of stutter every now and then. Okay. Find somewhere to park. Night City for me is definitely one of the best fantasy cities. It's obviously not the biggest. I think there's other games that got bigger cities, but this for me is an awesome creation. It works so well. Alright, let's go and talk to Rogue. So you do get like a ton of text messages and stuff for side missions. You have to just endure that for a bit, but it's just nice to have everything available again.
Get you anything?
Here to see Rogue. Expecting me. Hey, Rogue. I'm back. What about Hellman?
2, please. Make some room. Sit down.
Hope you found him.
Don't see that often. Determination like yours. Must really need this guy.
Matter of life and death.
Haven't heard that for a while either. Bottle stays. Go ahead. Enjoy.
To your health.
To yours, kid. Gonna need it. Thanks, Nix.
Queen of the afterlife. Who would have thunk?
Got a shard for you. Intel. Interesting stuff.
Let's see what you got.
Your Hellman's not on any payroll, not officially anyway. But he does pop up in GNT's confidential stacks. It's a Kang Tao subsidiary, Chinese corp. Kang Tao's been using them as a fig leaf for years. They're masked for more sensitive operations. All that clear? Gonna need a native to the area. Someone who'll set up the op, cobble together the gear.
So a native. Know any hickmerks?
Just one. Pan Am Palmer. She can't count on her clan anymore, but she's a true nomad. She knows those lands. And she will help you. Won't have a choice.
Won't have a choice? Does not sound enticing. Not for her and not for me.
Enticing comes at a price you can't possibly afford.
Can't possibly afford to blow this chance at nabbing Hellman.
Your operation, your call.
Got a bad
Why's
feeling,
Pan Am
V.
gotta help me? I sense a catch. Pretty big one.
Occasionally, Pan Am moves merch for me. Last job? Well, wasn't a good day for her.
She run into a hitch?
Complete bust, actually. Lost the goods and her ride. Pan Am will do anything to get the load back. Means her dignity. I know her.
Okay. Guess I can try to help her. But if we don't know where to look, I mean...
We do. I do.
Fine. Let me hear what you know.
Rocky Ridge, ghost town just outside Night City. Pan Am knows where. You'll go there, get the merch back, wheels too. Naturally, you'll call her first. Sending you her deeds.
Ah, finally.
All clear. Thanks.
Let's get out of here.
Good luck.
Okay, let's go and get to Pan Am.
Get you anything?
Hang on just a little longer, Juke.
Hey, what are you?
Ripper's on the way.
I can't.
Relic's messing us up, man. Alright, let's call Pan Am.
Hello?
This Pan Am? V here.
V who? V where? How did you even get this number?
From Rogue.
Great. Fuck. Where's that old warhorse want to kick me now?
This thing between you and Rogue. Couldn't care less. Got a job for you.
Good. But I'm overextended at the moment.
With the merch and your car? Getting them back? I can help with that.
The rail freight yard on Bonita Street. The one hugging the city line. We'll meet there.
See ya.
Okay. Check out one of my other vehicles to get there quick. Let's use Caliburn. So what's on the radio? Since the update, there's considerable more amount of cars on the street now, more NPCs. That used to be a complaint from a lot of people as well. The game's just improved so much. Just sure why the radio didn't come on. Strange. So again, you still get the odd traversal stutter, or like autosave after you've traveled a certain distance.
V, it's your lucky day. If you're serious about making headway in Pacifica, that is.
Work some magic for me?
As I said, whatever you're offering, the boys could not, I quote, give a shit. You kept your receipt, I trust. Yet a counteroffer was forthcoming, a gig. Successful completion thereof could earn you an audience with Brigitte.
Okay, so who do I contact next?
Church, Sloan Lane, inside by the altar. They'll know to look for you.
Got it. Thanks, Hans.
And everyone's calling me today.
Since we're gonna work together, only right to say hello. They call me El Capitan, and they call you...
See, no introduction's necessary. I already took care of that.
Someone comes to me with biz, I take care of it. I eat, sleep, and breathe biz. Remember that.
Aye, aye, Captain.
While we're at it, you need fresh wheels, bikes? I got it all. Real good prices. So hit me up anytime, you hear?
But that's the only thing about it. You have to... Everyone wants to get in contact with you again. El Capitan's probably one of the best fixers in the game in terms of like how exciting the missions are. Oh damn, Panel.
Hey, Pan Am?
So you're V. Where's my car?
Agree to help me, you'll find out.
Oh, fuck no. You will not jerk me around. Tell me where my car is.
Hey, come on. Calm down.
Don't tell me what to do.
Fine. Know where to find the cargo and your car. If you go alone, you won't get them back. And you could lose something else besides. So let's figure something out.
What do you want?
One guy I gotta talk to. A corpo traveling by corp convoy.
No, I don't do abductions. Besides, you'd need many more bodies and heaps of gear to take a convoy.
It's just one AV. Planned route will take it over Jackson Plains.
Fuck.
In return, info on your cargo. Help in getting back what's yours. We got a deal?
I don't know. Shit! All right, deal. But if you want your thing done, we'll need to get my Thornton back first. So where is it?
Car's in Rocky Ridge. You're supposed to know where that is. Car's there, goods are there.
Nash, you dirt-eating bastard. I will strangle you.
Rocky Ridge. Let's go.
Hang on. I should think this through. Fuck. Yes. We'll need backup. We have one brief stop to make on the way.
Want to tell me where?
Give me a sec. I should call the client. Convince them to leave the bastard hanging.
Going ahead with the deal behind Rogue's back. Brave, I guess. Or fucking dumber than a drum.
Boz, hey. Nash is gonna pass you the merch in Rocky Ridge. The thing is, the motherfucker screwed me over. Boz, I will take care of it. I just need you to give me a chance. Boz, come on. How many times have I moved things for you? And how many times have I failed? You have my word. After dark? Okay. No, don't call off the meet. Just don't show up. I'll take care of everything. Do you even have to ask? Of course I will. Thanks, Boz. You won't regret this. Okay. I have bought us some time.
Okay, let's do this.
So, where to now?
The Aldecaldo camp. I need to see some of the old clan.
Don't seem too excited.
That's not your concern. I still have friends there.
Good, let's roll.
Get in.
Anyway guys, I think I'll leave it there. Just wanted to show you how the new Game Plus mod works, and it's working great. Get to play the game with all of your stuff again, which is awesome. Shame that CD Projekt Red never did this. That's definitely doable. But that's pretty much it for me guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video.
Well,
And as
get in.
always, thanks for watching.